Oh yes. Oh yes. It's time. It's time to sit here for over 2 hours and 34 minutes because, you know, I'm going to be pausing so many times. Can't wait to stay up till probably 1. Yeah. Amen, brother. Another couple things. Hey, stop. Hey, go back. Another couple things. I've just now realized that this episode is 2 hours and 31 minutes and 53 seconds, not 2 hours and 34 minutes. I am deeply sorry, and I will eventually make an apology video, maybe 5 years into the future. Also, too, I watched the after credits for the other episode. Damn banger, man. Damn banger. Got goosebumps, man. And the mention of the Princess, Sonata, Spike, the mysterious character. So yes, there is probably going to be a lot of screeching, screaming, and just general hypeness in this episode, because we're in a gosh dang trial. Oh, I also wonder if Miles Edgeworth is ever going to appear in the series. I don't know. But man, it's time to see the judge, my favorite guy. Also, I love that intro so much. That is... The things changed. There's some schmutz on my screen. It's Celestia and the... Celestia, February 14th, 8:47 p.m. Ponyville District Court. Defendant Lobby number 5. Ooh. What about -1?
Okay.
Shake out those jitters.
Trial in Equestria. No big deal. It'll just be like any other.
I'm a little jittery.
Except with magic.
Widget, shut
and
up.
2 kids as defendants. And no help from Phoenix or Apollo.
Widget, there is a trash can
Can you
in
say
this
something
world.
positive for a change?
I am positive that this trial will be anything but a cakewalk.
Cakewalk, huh?
Why do I keep you on all the time?
Athena! Where
Twilight!
have you been all morning? We were looking everywhere for you.
Sorry,
Hello there.
Twilight. I got up early to run a few laps around the castle. As soon as I was done, I rushed over here.
But you were already up late last night. How many hours did you actually sleep?
6? 3!
About 3, I'd say.
Chill the frick
Did you
out!
at least get something to eat?
I ate a
I had
bagel.
something to drink after my laps. Nothing like some freshly squeezed orange juice after a good workout.
Just don't let Applejack hear that.
What was that?
Nothing.
Trust me, Twilight. This is nothing out of the ordinary for Athena.
Whoa,
Not exactly
they're
a great
3D.
idea to
Whoa.
tire yourself out before you try.
I looked at my desk for a couple of seconds and then I looked back to see a 3D model. Oh, that scared
I don't
me.
think it starts though, is it?
Hey! At least I'm getting some exercise, Mr. Overnight Instant Noodles and Comics.
Yo, nice.
It's called manga, and it's art.
Oh,
I mean, it is art.
You two can
I don't
run a
really
lap for me.
like manga
I
all that
always
much.
make sure
Don't
I'm
really care about it,
well-rested
but
before
I will agree it's art.
performance, just to be safe.
There's a lot more on the line with this.
Loving the 3D
Tracy.
model of Trucy. Not gonna lie.
You're still worried about defending both Scootaloo and Turning Page, aren't you?
Yeah, just a little bit. But I'm fine. I'm just a little on edge, you know?
Well, don't worry, Athena. I'm going to be right there with you throughout.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Twilight, for agreeing to be my aid.
Ah,
No problem, Athena.
that's why we love Twilight
I'm
here on the
certainly
Mr.
gonna need
MLP
the
channel.
help, that's for sure.
Speaking of those kids, where are they? They should have been brought here by now.
Apparently, the prosecutor wanted to have one last conversation with them before the trial started. They should be here any minute.
Hopefully soon. The trial's about to start.
By the way,
Well, we know
Twilight,
Pinky's not going
did
to be
you
here.
manage to get any info about the prosecutor?
No,
Wait,
Damn.
they didn't even tell you?
It's probably
No.
Sakura.
they didn't. I'm sorry, Athena.
Huh? For what?
for not being able to find out who the prosecutor is? I gave you my word that I would, after all.
Twilight,
That's fine.
It's okay, really. I mean, it's not like it would make that much of a difference, right? The
Well,
second we walk through those doors, we're gonna find out exactly who the prosecutor is anyway.
You did the best you could, Twilight. That's all anyone could ask for.
aww.
Good morning, every pony.
My boy
Especially to you,
Turning.
Princess Twilight.
Turning,
Turning?
there's no need to bow to me, really.
What do you mean? Of course there is. You're taking time out of your busy schedule to help defend Miss Scootaloo and me.
Busy. I think busy's
I'm eternally
overselling
grateful,
it.
Princess.
I'm kidding.
Wait, how did you know I was assisting the defense?
Oh, well, it was the prosecutor. They told us to be aware of your presence today.
Why does it always feel like we're being left in the dark? We don't know anything about the prosecution,
Miss
but somehow they
Queen.
already know about us? And they told Turning and Scootaloo?
Miss Sykes, Princess Twilight,
Yes, Turning?
I have a request. I want you both to focus on Miss
bro.
Scootaloo.
No,
I don't care what
bro.
happens to me, but you must defend Scootaloo no matter what.
No.
She's innocent. I know it.
Turning.
If worse comes to worse, let me take the blame and just save her.
Turning,
What?
my boy. You're great, but
no.
no.
Do you realize what'll happen if we do that? If you're found guilty, you'll be banished from Equestria.
I know that. But that's a price I'm willing to pay. If it means Miss Scootaloo is saved.
He's absolutely serious.
Hold on, I'm gonna interrupt the serious moment by saying I need to clean my screen right now. I'm back.
About this.
Defend me if you must. But just know that if I think things start to look bad, I won't hesitate to confess
Oh,
if it means
shoot.
saving her.
Oh shoot.
You're innocent
Oh,
too!
shoot.
You can't throw your life away just for me, Turning! I won't let you! Besides, think of your mom. She just lost your dad
Oh
after all. You
shoot.
end up banished.
She'll be fine. Besides, she'd understand. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. It's my duty, as a future member of the Royal Guard. If even one life is spared, no matter whose, I'd have no regrets.
Turning, you're getting a click.
Don't worry, Scootaloo. If what the prosecutor said is true, then we shouldn't have to worry at all. I'm just stating this as a last resort, in case things don't go according to
Oh my
plan.
god, I still see stuff on my screen.
This mystery
got it.
prosecutor is making secret plans with the defendants as well?
No, I didn't.
You know what? I'm not gonna just stand there twiddling my thumbs. It's time for some
It's good enough.
answers. All right, just who exactly is the prosecutor? And what exactly did
Starts
they say
with
to
Z,
you two?
ends with zebra.
I'm sorry, Miss Sykes, but we were told
Bro,
not to tell
we're
you
like going
anything
to
about
enter the trial in like
prosecutor's
5
identity or
minutes.
plan.
Plan.
Seriously?
What's the deal? Why are they being so secretive?
I don't know, but it's starting to get on my nerves.
I feel like Sakura feels guilty.
You guys doing alright?
Apple Bloom.
I'm fine, Apple Bloom.
Is Sweetie going
I
to be
am.
here?
Thank you for asking.
Sweetie, you better be here.
Squirt, you doing
Hey,
okay?
Squirt.
Yeah.
Rainbow, are you
I
doing
just
okay?
Can't believe I'm going on trial. Yeah, it feels pretty crazy, huh? It's okay though. You made it through the worst part. All you gotta do now is sit tight and wait for Athena to prove that you didn't do it.
I'm glad you've all come
I see you're trusting Athena more, huh, Rainbow? Huh. I watched the Bonds of Justice episode. Go watch it, please.
out to support Scootaloo and Turning.
Specifically number 2.
Most of us, darling.
Rarity, what's happening?
Some pony didn't want to get out of bed today.
Sweetie, you're getting a right click for that. Sweetie, you're here! Getting a click.
Oh, well, that makes sense, I guess. She was feeling sick yesterday, wasn't she?
Sweetie. Sweetie Belle.
She doesn't seem like she's ill at all.
Hello,
Oh, really, Apollo?
Sykes. What's going on?
Well, you see...
You're adopted. I'm
Don't want to help us investigate the case.
Damn, Widget. Wait, can we throw Widget in the garbage, like, actually?
Oh, Widget!
Sweetie Belle?
Why is Widget
What's
even
this
here?
about?
What? Is Widget
It's
useful?
not like I don't want to help. I'm just so sure that Scootaloo is innocent, and I know that Princess Twilight and Miss Sykes will be able to prove it without my help.
Sweetie.
That's how it works, right? In court, the truth will come out no matter what.
You didn't even want to try and help, though?
Sweetie Belle! What are you
Ooh.
talking about? We're the
That
Camera
anger.
Crusaders. We do everything together, and that includes helping each other out no matter what. We've had each other's backs ever since we started looking for our cutie marks.
That's true.
That's the whole reason why we're friends in the first place. So why aren't you helping now?
Togetherness, man.
Apple Bloom? Sweetie Belle? I know this is a rough time for y'all.
Sweetie, bye bye. I'm about to
This
knock
ain't the
some
time
sense
or
into you.
place to be having this discussion.
I want to help Scootaloo. Really, I do.
Are you sure?
Considering what she did,
Wait.
didn't want to get in the way and make things worse.
I mean, what
Like
she did.
you did.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What's that supposed to mean? Sweetie Belle, apologize to Apple Bloom.
What is happening? Whoa.
What did I do? You know what you did. You stole some fabric from Carousel Boutique the other night. You went into the forest and gave it to Diamond Yard Silver Spoon, didn't you? In exchange for your scooter?
Well, yes.
That's enough. This ain't.
Wait a minute.
Sweetie, you're not even really using the golden fabric. It's technically your sister's. And Rarity's like kind of fine with it. Sweetie. Can I call you Belle? Now, Belle, Isabella. Chill the freak out.
Minute. Sweetie Belle, how did you know that Scootaloo stole the fabric in the first place?
Turning. Pagey.
Yeah. How did you know about that?
Oh, she just vanished.
What are you hiding from us, Sweetie Belle? Rainbow, that is quite enough. No,
I mean, I want to know.
she's clearly keeping quiet about something. And if
Trying
it
to clear
can
my throat.
help Scootaloo, then she needs to tell us.
You need to calm down, Rainbow. You're not helping
I need to
anybody by
calm down,
scaring
Rainbow.
Sweetie Belle.
I just knew, all right?
You just.
Something didn't seem right when Turning showed up in the middle of the night to say hello, so I figured something was up. I checked around the boutique after he left and noticed one roll of golden silk was missing. That's all!
See, there you go, Rainbow. A
Uh-huh.
perfectly reasonable explanation.
Are we sure?
Don't buy it. Look at her. She's
Shaking like a leaf.
I think she's
Leaves
still
don't
hiding
shake
something.
unless they're in the wind.
Now tell us what happened. You followed them there, didn't you?
Rainbow!
Why I gotta.
Look, I need to go. I'll see you all in there, okay? Sweetie Belle.
Dang, man.
Go
Nutmeg.
after her. But you and I are going to have a serious talk later, Rainbow Dash.
Consarn it, Rainbow.
What a mess.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
I feel you on that, man.
Just don't get it. Why would Sweetie Belle doubt Scootaloo? Aren't they all good friends?
They are. But I don't know.
Even close friends can still doubt each other. But not typically without a very good reason.
If I could have everybody's attention,
Bailiff.
the trial is about to begin.
Oh.
All the defendants and their attorneys please make their way into the courtroom.
I'm hyperventilating. No, I'm kidding.
Here we go. Deep breaths, Athena.
Treatment for sweaty palms.
Don't worry,
Get good.
you've got this. Remember to focus and you'll be able to prove your client's innocence.
Yes.
Believe in yourself.
Dude, I feel like I'm more stressed than Athena right now.
Thanks, you guys.
I know this is a big step for you as a lawyer, but we all start somewhere. It's time for you to take that next leap forward. I'm confident you'll succeed. You'll always have my full support.
Say with me all. Let's get in there.
So let's do this thing!
Boss.
Boss.
We got this. Right,
We've
Twilight?
got this together.
Of course, Athena. Now, let's go.
February 14th, 9 a.m. Ponyville District Court. Courtroom number 5. Yeah. Where's my... Oh, the door animation. Woo! Woo! All rise for the stand, bro.
Court is now in session for the trial of Scootaloo and Turning Page. Are the prosecution and defense ready?
I'm ready.
That's weird.
Ooh, a little bit of...
Prosecution
Ooh.
is missing.
I like the 3D model
Wait.
for Athena.
Why is the judge still here?
Because he's great, man.
Prosecution, defense, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor. But, you're still here then?
You didn't think I'd go straight back home?
He's the judge. He doesn't
I
go
figured
home.
I'd just take a short vacation in this wonderful world.
That's my
Is
judge.
it really a vacation if you're still working?
I truly do love it here in Equestria.
Dude, God, I would be the
Today's
judge.
trial, I plan on doing some sightseeing for a few days before I head
That
back
is
home.
so mean,
I
man.
know I said I wasn't
God.
interested before, but I'm thinking of checking out that race Prince Blueblood mentioned.
Race?
I'll admit I don't have much experience.
What race did he mention?
But I suppose it could be fun to watch.
Wait, what race did
Princess
he mention?
Twilight, if you know of any other sites I could catch in Equestria,
Oh, yeah.
I'd greatly
Please tell
appreciate
him. This
being
man
known.
deserves to know.
I'll let you know, Your Honor.
So, wait, damn it, I missed it. I missed it.
Why are you here exactly, Your Honor? In court, I mean.
Well, actually, it was Princess Celestia who
Oh my god, we're getting more mentions of Princess Celestia. Oh, I love it! Call me McDonald's cause I'm ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
asked me to preside over this trial.
Whoa, the animation, that was smooth.
Celestia asked you? Why?
Oh, wait. Okay. Let's look at the ponies in the background. Last time, I saw that there was that one guy that was just, like, looking all confused, you know, tilting his head to the side. I thought that was really funny. So I want to check out the scenery here. We got Vanel, Octavia, Minuet, and looks like got a lot of original OCs. Nice. I see Lyra. And Bonbon right there. Lyra is my favorite background buddy. Wait, is that G1 Pinkie Pie? See, all the stuff you can see if you just take a moment and pause.
I'm sorry, Miss Sparkle, but I'm afraid I don't have that answer.
Yet.
The letter
I swear to
received
God, I
simply asked
will
if
know
I would be
eventually.
willing to preside over the trial, and I agreed.
That's odd. Wasn't that supposed to be one of Princess Celestia's responsibilities?
Celestia
The only
lazy.
reason she wasn't the judge for the previous trial was because Twilight specifically requested it. But that doesn't seem to be the case this time. Just what is going on here?
In any case, we should get started with the trial. Prosecution, I have still yet to hear your answer. Are you ready?
It's gonna be Zakora. Or just the air.
Hearing their answer, I'd settle for just seeing them.
If the prosecution is not prepared...
Okay, wait, no. I'm about to play 4D chess here. Okay, so last time in case 1-2, the thumbnail had Blue Blood in there, and you know, Blue Blood was the prosecution. And it seems like with each episode, you have the thumbnail of the person on which the episode will most likely focus on. And so Zakora's here, and they're putting a heavy focus on the prosecution for this episode. So you would think it would be Sakura. But, like, what if they're playing 4D chess with us, and it's not actually Sakura, and they're just playing us like a fiddle? It still probably is going to be Sakura. I don't know.
then it would appear that I will have to postpone the trial until they arrive.
Sweet.
Very well. Court is...
Hold it!
Starting early, aren't we?
My apologies, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready.
I just stood up and took a walk. Oh my god. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Really, I'm fine.
About time. Huh? Wait. She has wings and a horn? Does that mean...
Oh? And who might you be?
I am Princess Luna. A pleasure to meet you, Your Honor.
Oh my god, no I can't. Oh my god. I'm actually so glad it's not Sakura. Oh, it's awesome. It's so awesome. Oh my god. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I'm chilling.
I do recall receiving a message that the original prosecutor for this case chose to allocate their duties to another.
Was it Sakura?
Regardless, that is no excuse to be late to court, Princess.
Just the prosecutor will do, Your Honor. I understand. My sincere
This is going to be an
apologies.
episode, man.
A colleague of mine had something they wished to discuss with me, and so it delayed my arrival. Nevertheless, the prosecution is now prepared.
Prosecution is damn prepared.
Very well.
Princess Luna, huh? So she is an ally, just like Twilight. I suppose that makes sense, given that she's a princess and all. That name, though, it sounds familiar.
Sounds.
Wait.
It was where Equestria's current rulers, Princess Celestia and Luna, used to live.
Oh, I love Luna's awesome.
Oh, that's right. She's one of Equestria's leaders. Just my luck. How am I supposed to keep up with the ruler of an entire country?
You should be fine.
Okay, relax. Just...
Okay, now, but Luna, actually though, what are you doing? Like, you know Scoop... Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is so... I'm just gonna outright say it. This is so much better than Blue Blood.
Focus on the case. Still, something about her appearance. Have I seen her somewhere before?
Courtroom.
Hey, Twilight,
Courtroom lobby. Twilight, are you
What's wrong?
having...
Princess Luna? What are you doing here?
Ah, Twilight Sparkle.
I
heard
Twilight
that you would be
Sparkle.
assisting the defense today.
Heard? I think it's more likely that you found out during your nightly stroll. Am I right?
I should have expected you'd know. You've always been the clever one.
What the heck are they talking about?
Nevertheless, Miss Sparkle, the reason I'm here is quite simple. It is my duty to uphold the laws of Equestria. I am simply fulfilling that duty, regardless of whom it is I may be prosecuting, be they adult or child, friend or foe.
I would like to be friend.
I plan to fulfill my responsibility to the fullest.
Wow.
But of course, being the clever pony that you are, I'm sure you could have guessed that, couldn't you?
Damn, she's a little sassy.
Twilight?
As for you, Defense...
Huh?
Defense?
Me?
I must confess, I was hoping that the Blue Phoenix would
The
stand
Blue
against
Phoenix.
Blue Phoenix?
his efforts during the TS5 case and the
Turnabout Storm.
case from 2 days ago were certainly admirable, twice proving there was
That wasn't Turnabout Storm.
no murder in our peaceful country. So, imagine my surprise when I learned that you would be the lead on this case instead. You, whom I have only heard of in hearsay and whispers that began spreading after the trial in Manhattan. I look forward to seeing if you can hold yourself up to the same standards that the Blue Phoenix has set.
Please don't say that. Oh,
You'll see.
Oh man.
I will live up to his example.
Yeah.
With Twilight by my side, Scootaloo and Turning Page are as good as free.
Is that so? Well, that's wonderful to hear.
And with that, let us resume this trial. Prosecutor Luna, you may make your opening statement.
At once, Your Honor.
Ooh.
Let's do
The
this.
fist fight. Ooh. Please don't.
Twilight?
Twilight, you're doing a Trixie.
Sorry. Right. Let's get this started.
You guys remember that one scene in Turnabout Storm? Because I remember that one scene in Turnabout Storm.
Today's proceedings shall center around the murder of
The music. Oh my
who
god.
had just returned home from Canterlot the night he was killed. He was a member of the Royal Guard.
What? A guard's body was killed? Not just killed, he was murdered.
What does this mean? Are we still safe?
What does this mean?
Rest
Ooh,
assured,
Luna
my
got the.
little ponies,
Ooh.
that there is no cause for alarm. We anticipated this would be the public's reaction to this news. That is why we withheld this information until we had all the facts.
That's right. Private Eye mentioned something about keeping the victim's identity a secret from the public. Looks like that was the right call.
Now that we have investigated this
Oh,
matter,
music.
we are ready to present the truth behind this stallion's death to the court and the public. I will begin by submitting the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts the report as evidence.
Real? Stab.
The time of death is estimated to be on the evening of February 12th between 9:30 p.m.
February, the
when
month
the
of
victim
love.
was last seen, and 10:30 p.m. when the body was discovered. The coroner was able to confirm this during their examination of the body. Death came as the result of a single stab wound to the right side of the victim's
A
head.
single stab, damn.
A single lethal strike, then.
It's not quite that simple, Your Honor. There was only one visible wound, but he appears to have been stabbed at least twice. Whether or not
Interesting.
this was caused by a single weapon or multiple weapons is unclear. What
I-
we do know for certain is that the victim died instantly after just a single stab.
Instantly?
All subsequent
Wow.
stabs the victim suffered were post-mortem.
Wow.
In other words, the only thing we need to be concerned with is figuring out how the victim suffered his initial stab wound. That's what killed him.
Additionally, we discovered a large bruise on the left side of the victim's torso, indicating that he was struck by some sort of object. However,
That makes
unlike
sense.
the subsequent stab wounds, the victim received this
That makes
bruise
sense.
before he died.
He probably, like, got knocked to the ground and then got hit with a single stab.
I see.
Then what about the other
Still
stabs?
wondering is, why did the killer stab the victim in the head of all places?
Go for the brain.
That's way too bizarre to not be important.
Oh my god, I just now realized Discord. What's Discord doing in all of this? Yo, that would be so interesting if we see Discord. What if Discord was a prosecutor? Oh my god, that would be so crazy.
One more point in this autopsy report that confuses me, though.
I assume you are referring to the affliction the victim was suffering?
That's correct. This poison joke. I've done my research on Equestria, but I'm afraid my studies didn't quite cover this topic.
There's no need to worry, Your Honor. I shall explain. Poison joke is a rare type of flower, native only to the everfree forest. It is relatively harmless, but should one so much as touch the plant, they will be afflicted with a bizarre condition unique to every individual.
Yeah, this is
Wonder
all
what
stuff
happened
that
to me if
Twilight
I
mentioned
touched
yesterday.
Poison Joke.
In the case of Royal Order, the affliction he suffered was weak knees.
That's
Ironic that a member of the Royal Guard would be afflicted with a condition that makes it difficult to stand tall.
Indeed.
As for the body itself, it was discovered at the foot of the bridge leading to the castle of the two sisters. As you can see on this diagram, the castle ruins lie at the very end of the path that cuts through the everfree forest. We also have an additional diagram here that gives us a closer look at the crime scene itself.
Yes.
The X we've marked on here is representative of where the body was at the time of its discovery. Lastly, The prosecution wishes to submit this photo of the crime scene to the court. The victim's body had already been removed for autopsy by the time it was taken, but we laid out tape to mark its exact positioning.
Okay.
Very well.
Okay.
The court accepts the diagrams and photo as evidence.
Sweet.
The ponies accused of committing this wretched crime are
Wretched.
Turning Page, the son of the victim, and Scootaloo, a friend of Turning's.
It is rather difficult for me to believe that these two children would do something like this, though.
I know, right?
Not to mention the fact that one of the two standing accused is the victim's own son.
Yeah.
Certainly a rather tough pill to swallow.
I can't swallow pills.
In time,
I can only swallow
to
pills.
see that these two were the only ones capable of committing this crime.
You'd better have some pretty substantial evidence to back up your claims, Prosecutor Luna.
Prosecutor Luna.
These are children's lives at stake.
Trust me, it brings me no pleasure to prosecute these young souls. However, justice must still be served. In the eyes of the law,
Great
every
characterization.
pony is equal. Age is a non-issue. I trust that you, too, know this, and will remain impartial in your judgment?
True. Judge, man.
Certainly,
He's got you, man.
Luna.
He's got you,
That
girl.
is the duty of a judge, after all.
I'm glad to hear that, Your Honor.
Well then, defense, what is your stance regarding the charges filed against your clients?
Your Honor,
Bro,
we
it's
stand
smooth.
by our plea of not guilty.
Oh, hell
the
yeah.
defendants, Turning Page and Scootaloo are both completely innocent of the charges filed against them.
The court
Luna?
acknowledges the defense's position.
You know you
Now
gotta
then,
get scared when
let's hear
the
from
prosecutor's not
prosecution's
even
first
saying
witness.
anything.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call the detective in
Private
charge
Eye.
of this investigation,
Oh.
Private Eye, to the stand.
Very well.
Hi,
Alright.
Private Eye.
Private Eye's up first, then. Hopefully he doesn't say anything too damaging.
Oh, he will. He will. He definitely will. Goodbye, cruel world.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the record.
My name is Private Eye, Princess. Detective. And might I say, good morning to everyone present.
Good
Princess
morning.
Twilight,
Oh
Miss
my,
Syke,
yo, look at the guy on the top left. This man is smug. He's so smug.
my lord.
Good morning.
Lord,
Good morning. Morning.
I could get used to that.
And we've already lost him.
The prosecution's first course of action will be to make the actions of the victim clear to the court. Detective, please testify in regards to this matter.
At once, Your Highness.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
The victim, Royal Order, was stationed in Camelot until late afternoon on the day of his murder. After his shift ended, he boarded a train and arrived in Ponyville at around 9:15 that night.
Okay,
Upon
okay.
his return home, he was informed of Turning's whereabouts and decided to head into the Everfree Forest to find him. When he arrived at the base of the bridge, in front of the castle of the two sisters,
Ambushed.
he was ambushed and murdered.
This is war.
Our investigation determined that Turning Page had gone off into the forest with Scootaloo that night for currently unknown reasons. We believe this is why the
Interesting.
victim was in the forest that night. He was trying to save his son.
I see. You'd certainly need a very
Oh.
good reason to be willing to head that far into the forest. If I recall correctly, that place is filled with all kinds of dangerous creatures, isn't it?
It is indeed,
I'm a
Your
dangerous
Honor.
creature.
Figuring out why the victim chose to go so far into the forest was one of the key questions we had during our investigation. It was the statement of one Miss Devotion that cleared the matter up for us.
Miss Devotion?
Is that a person
Victim's
or a
wife,
pony?
Fair Devotion.
That's her
She was a
name.
teacher at the local schoolhouse.
Fair
While
Devotion.
Her husband was away in Canterbury.
Wait, didn't we already
Miss
know her
Devotion
name?
would take care of her
I'm
son
stupid.
all by herself. This on top of her demanding role as a teacher and member of the Ponyville School Board, you see.
She certainly sounds like a very kind, hard-working mare.
She
Luna.
was home when the victim returned, and it was she who told him the turning page had gone into the forest that night.
So, the reason the victim went into the forest was to chase after his son?
That is what the evidence and statement currently point to, yes.
Okay.
It's hard to argue against that.
Yeah.
I guess in that case,
It makes
I'll
sense.
just see what other information I can draw out of Private Eye.
Now, Miss Sykes, you may begin your cross-examination.
Let's do this. Let's I didn't say anything. Yo, wait a minute. Yo,
You may
wait.
begin your cross-examination.
Yes. Yo, yeah, do the thing. Yeah. Alright. Look at Luna's eyes. Oh my god. This girl is out for blood. Well, she's not really, but damn, Luna. Gosh. The victim's movements.
The victim, Royal Order, was stationed in Camelot until late afternoon on the day of his murder.
What was he doing
Ooh,
there?
nice
He
transition.
was performing his routine duties as a guard. Nothing out of the ordinary.
What did those duties entail?
Monitoring doors, patrolling hallways, the standard fare.
So he was just your average, everyday guard?
I suppose you could say that, yes.
There was nothing
There's
special
a joke
about
I
his
can make
rank,
here,
his
but I don't know
title,
what it is.
Anything at all?
Well, as a detective, I can only know so much. What do you think, Princess Luna?
He was a
It's just as Detective Eye says. As someone who gave the victim his orders, I can say with certainty that there was nothing that set him apart from the other guards in our entourage.
damn.
If you're looking for
He's
a
not
motive
unique.
defense, I'm sorry to say that you will not find it here.
Gee, Luna, you sassy. Damn.
There you have it. You couldn't ask for a clearer answer than that.
Shoot. I was really hoping I would get something out of that. If he was just an ordinary guard, then that eliminates any potential motive that could be tied to his rank.
Yeah, that's
Still,
true.
Though, the way Private Eye shifted my question to Princess Luna, something still doesn't
They're in
seem right
cahoots.
here.
Defense, please stop staring at the witness and continue your cross-examination.
Yes! Sorry, Your Honor. I'll have to look into that later. Gotta continue pressing the detective for information now.
Give me that
After he shifted, he boarded a train and arrived in Ponyville at around 9:15 that night.
How long had he stayed in Canterlot?
How long did he stayed? Wait, is that a correct set? Wait, how long did he stayed? No, wait, no. No, yeah, wait, no, that doesn't work. How long did he stayed? Wait, did I just read it wrong or just hear it wrong? Am I
Into our findings.
A month?
Royal Order often spent many weeks in Canterlot with little time to himself.
Damn.
Even when offered extended sabbaticals, he chose to forego them in service to the crown.
Wow.
This fellow seemed like quite the workaholic.
Says the guy working on his vacation.
He was simply honor-bound to serving Equestria and maintaining harmony amongst its citizens. Whenever he wasn't on active duty, he spent all of his time with his family in Ponyville.
He certainly was the epitome of a Royal Guards pony.
Wow.
His death
Salute
was
to him,
a
man.
great sense of loss for both his country and those close to him.
Salute to this man.
That's odd. That sounded a lot more sorrowful than anything I would expect from Private Eye.
The day he was
Oh.
murdered was no different than any of his other off-duty times. He returned to Ponyville to visit his family. According to our investigation into the ticket purchases and train schedules for February 12th, Royal's train arrived in Ponyville at 9:15. He then headed straight home, arriving about 10 minutes later.
And what did the victim do once he got there?
Ate food.
Upon his return home, he was informed of Turning's whereabouts and decided to head into the Everfree Forest to find him.
Now hold it right there, mister.
It was Fair Devotion who told the victim that Turning Page had gone into the forest?
Indeed. We heard this from Miss Devotion herself.
And how did she know what her son was doing? I doubt she would have allowed Turning to go somewhere that dangerous.
During
probably
the
noticed that he
investigation
was
at the
missing.
victim's house, we found a note written in Turning's
Oh.
handwriting confessing
Foreign
to
writing.
his actions that night.
Oh.
Miss Devotion knew where her son had gone because of this note.
Kinda hungry right now. But I don't want to get up and get a snack because, like, I don't really
Went to the
have any
ever-free
snacks
forest.
really to eat.
Be back soon. Succinct and straight to the point. Just what I would expect from
Succinct.
turning.
I don't think I've ever heard that word
Miss
before.
Devotion was the one who discovered this note. Why didn't she go after him as soon as she found it?
She's
You
lazy.
said yourself, the Everfree Forest is a dangerous place.
Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Oh wait, I just now realized there's a hat and time pony off and to the left.
The new royal order would be coming.
How did I not
soon,
notice that before?
So she decided to wait until the more able-bodied pony had arrived before attempting to follow after her son. According to Miss Devotion, when Royal Order offered to go find him, she insisted on going with her husband, but he told her to stay put. She reluctantly complied.
Fair devotion.
Watched him leave at around 9:30. That was the last time she ever saw him.
Ooh. That's rather ominous. Like something right out of a horror movie.
Did the victim make any stops on his way to the forest?
Yeah, but he went to go get a
Just wondering
cheeseburger.
if it's possible that the victim went somewhere else before entering the Everfree Forest.
I'm afraid we neglected to look into this matter, so I cannot say anything for certain.
See, that's a
The
nice
entrance is
little
roughly 20 minutes
conversation.
away
Huh?
from the victim's house. The crime scene is about 35 minutes away from the entrance. The body was discovered at 10:30 p.m. Do the math, attorney. Do you really think the victim could have dawdled before entering the forest?
Gee, damn, Luna. Geez, chill. Do the math, defense. Do the math. Okay, geez, I'm just asking a question.
Considering there was only 5 extra minutes to do something else, I highly doubt it.
5 extra. That's gonna be.
Not so fast, Prosecutor Luna.
What is it, Miss Sparkle?
What is
The
it,
victim
Miss
was a
Sparkle?
unicorn, wasn't he? Did he, by any chance, know how to teleport?
See, now you're thinking with gas.
That's right. I have to keep in mind that this is a world of magic. Not everything here follows the rules of my own world.
Detective, do you have the answer to Princess Twilight's question?
I do indeed, Your Highness. Royal Order was an incredibly gifted unicorn.
Uh-huh.
Teleportation was just one of many spells he had long since mastered.
Interesting.
Then the time it would have taken the victim to travel between locations is irrelevant. Wouldn't you say?
You have a point. But, as I'm sure one as proficient in magic as yourself is aware, one cannot teleport to locations
What if
that
he's
they've
been
never
to the Everfree Forest before?
We could not find any indication that the victim had ever been to the
Ow.
castle of the two sisters before this incident.
Yeah, but he's probably been near the entrance. So he could probably
The
teleport
best
there.
we could uncover were multiple instances of him and his son going to Froggy Bottom Bog to spar with the monsters that inhabit the area.
Froggy Bottom Bog, huh? I think I heard about that place yesterday. It's down the path that leads to the right from the crossroads, isn't it?
Quite so. You can see it here on the map we drew of the forest. If one were to walk to Froggy Bottom Bog, they would first have to travel to the crossroads to get there.
So that means he could at least teleport as far as the crossroads, right?
Yeah.
He must have been there before when traveling to his sparring sessions. If so, then he may have teleported to the crossroads first and walked the rest of the way to the castle.
Smart.
This could make his travel time 30 minutes at most.
So there was time.
I suppose that's a reasonable assumption to make. Then, are you saying that between 9:30 and 10, the victim was off doing something else?
Quite possibly.
His son had gone off into the Everfree Forest alone at night. Do you really think he'd waste time delaying
Searching
his
for
entrance into the
weapons.
forest? If
Getting a nice
anything,
cup of
he would have used
Joe.
the extra half hour he had to search elsewhere in the woods. After all, it's not like he could have known exactly where his son was.
That's true.
That's true. It's
I just
kind of
said
hard
that.
to believe that Royal Order would have risked his son's safety by taking a detour, given what we've heard about him so far. Twilight, any ideas?
Unfortunately, none. I didn't think this line of questioning was necessarily going to reveal anything case-breaking, but still, knowing that the victim had a half-hour period where he could act freely without heading to the crime scene, I think that might be something we'll want to keep in mind.
I agree. It
Foreshadowing.
might not be relevant, but you never know.
Miss Sykes, Miss Sparkle, if you aren't done whispering,
They're not whispering
now,
though, they're
then let's
talking at
continue
normal
with the
volume, like I am right now.
Sorry, Your Honor. Private, please continue.
When he arrived at the base of the bridge, in front of the castle of the two sisters, he was ambushed and murdered.
Hold it, McSholded.
We believe so, yes.
What led you to that conclusion?
On my
It was the
whom?
proof on the left side of his body. We believe that the assailant first delivered the blow to his torso in order to knock the victim to the ground.
What did
This
I
was then
say?
followed up by at least 2 stabs to the head.
Two
the first
stabs?
of which must have killed the victim. If the victim had been on guard at the time, there isn't a chance some pony of his caliber would have been knocked down so easily. That is why we believe he was taken by surprise.
But walking through that dark, dangerous forest in the middle of the night, wouldn't the victim have been on guard regardless?
It's a good point.
But you are forgetting something else, Miss Sykes.
Your lunch?
The victim was suffering from the effects of poison joke.
Weak knees!
That's
Exactly.
true.
The poison joke caused the victim's legs to be weaker than normal. So,
Damn it!
when his assailant
Damn
struck
it!
him, even if he was completely on guard, it's hard to believe he wouldn't have been knocked to the ground.
I guess that's true.
I'm gonna be saying true a lot in this video, aren't I?
And what weapon are you proposing was used to knock the victim down?
Me.
I believe it was the sword of the defendant, turning page, my lord.
Oh.
One of the defendants?
But it's cardboard, right? It's cardboard, isn't it?
That's a sword?
A wooden one, Your Honor.
Oh,
No
it's
need
wood.
to worry. I have it right here. The defendant has been known to carry this sword everywhere he goes. That night was no different.
Well, yeah, but
According to our
yeah.
witness, when she last saw the defendant, his sword was still in one piece. Yet the
Oh.
sword you see now is broken.
Oh, see. We know what actually happened, though.
Turning Page's mother has also confirmed that his sword was undamaged earlier that day. The prosecution contends that the sword broke when it was used to attack the victim.
I see. That's definitely a strong possibility.
Except it's not.
Wait, hold on. That's not how the sword broke.
Oh?
Yes, it's true that the sword is broken right now, but that's because...
Objection!
Yo, that objection looks so cool. Oh, man. That's a cool detail.
Before you explain it to us, defense, I would like you to tell us from where you learned this alternate interpretation.
Ah, see, that was smart. I was thinking about that. I'm like, Athena, please don't mention that you got this from Turning Page and Scootaloo.
From where? Well, I guess it was from Turning Page.
Oh,
From
that's...
the defendant himself, in other words? Do you truly believe that story to be reliable in that case?
It is reliable, but
Unless you
yeah.
have some proof to back up his story, I think you do well to keep it to yourself for now.
For now.
Huh? For now?
In any case, the prosecution recognizes that our own evidence on the matter is circumstantial. More definitive evidence may yet prove our claim to be false. At the moment, however, this interpretation of the facts surrounding the sword is the most likely scenario.
The court agrees
Yes.
with the prosecution.
No! I know that's not how it happened.
The court is the
That
court.
sword broke when Turning used it to attack those blackmailing bullies. But unless I can find some proof of that, I'm not going to be able to convince anyone.
You'll convince me, Athena.
This sucks. If only I could get those two on the stand. One of them might have a bruise somewhere that I could point out. That'll have to wait until later, though. I had to finish this testimony first.
So I assume that this sword of the defendant's was also used to stab the victim?
It was not, Your Honor. There wasn't a single trace of blood on the
See?
sword. No forensic spell or potion could reveal even a single drop.
But
Yep.
then, what was used to stab the victim?
My hand.
Here it comes.
It was a possession belonging to the other defendant, Miss Scootaloo. She stabbed him using her scooter.
A scooter?
Scooter. I'm getting you there.
How is that even possible? Scooters aren't sharp. Are they?
Just kind of think of it from a different
But in this
perspective.
case, the scooter in question was broken.
Broken?
Ha ha ha, broken, just like my heart. Sarah, why did you leave me? I ate the Wendy's. I ate the cheeseburger. I did what you said. And you just walked away. And you stole the hot fries. I was gonna eat those. You batch of milk.
The left handlebar was snapped off, leaving behind a sharp, exposed bolt that could easily puncture a body.
You can see it in the photo I submitted earlier, Your Honor. The scooter was
True.
unquestionably at the scene, and I have it recorded right here that the bolt itself was covered in blood.
See, but here's the thing. The scooter is attached to the wagon. How did we get into the situation where they literally... not only did the scooter break, but they used the scooter, the handle, to specifically stab them in the head. Like, you would have to unhook it from the wagon, literally pick it up, and then whack them on the head, put it down, and reattach it to the wagon. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm so smart, dude.
When tested, we discovered that the blood was indeed the victim's.
What? Order! Order, I say!
Oh yes, I like a dilly burger from Big Nate.
Admit, as unbelievable as it appeared to be at first, the more I listen, the more it seems like these two kids really did commit this crime.
Hey, chill.
So. The evidence certainly points to that conclusion.
We still
the
have...
victim arrived on the scene and was ambushed by his son, turning pink.
5 in this
he used his sword
episode.
to hit his father's left side. This attack caused the sword to break. Thanks to the poison joke affliction that the victim was suffering at the time, he couldn't resist the impact and was knocked to the ground. At that point, the other assailant, Scooter Lou, rushed to the victim's side. She stabbed him in the head multiple times with the scooter before he could even react to what was happening.
Yes, that does seem to be what happened, given the evidence so far.
Wait a second. I think there might be a contradiction in the sequence of events.
Let's go.
Although, I might be overthinking
Athena.
I
Can I
have to
call
be
you
onto
Athena?
something here, right?
Don't doubt yourself, Athena.
Twilight?
If you think there's a contradiction, then
Aw.
go for it. I'll be right here with you.
Aw, that's strangely adorable.
Thanks, Twilight. Your Honor, I would like what Private Eye just said to be added to his testimony.
Very well.
Very well.
Detective, if you please.
You guys aren't going to hear it because my audio is delayed, but I said very well exactly when the judge said very well.
Certainly, my lord. The victim was knocked to the ground and then stabbed before he could even react.
Objection! Private Eye, there's a contradiction in your testimony.
Let's go!
Please, do tell.
Yes, enlighten us, defense. What is this supposed contradiction?
Oh, get ready, Luna. Get ready.
Right. It's written here in the autopsy report. Cause of death was a single stab wound to the right temple that caused immediate death, followed by at least one more post-mortem.
It does say that, yes, but I failed to see how this contradicts the witness's testimony.
I failed to
Your
see.
Honor, it's simple. If the victim was first knocked to the ground by a blow to his left side, as Private Eye claims, then tell me this. Which side of the victim's head would be facing up?
Well, that would be the left side, wouldn't it?
What?
Oh!
Oh!
Exactly, Your Honor. The victim would land with the left side of his head facing up, meaning it would be impossible to stab him in the right temple.
Ooh, that animation's smooth. Not what I would be going for. Huh, interesting.
Order! Order!
Oh yes, I would like to order. I will end this video right now, and I will see you all in the next video.